Hello and welcome to another movie about Bitcoin news. Yes, prices have moved very slowly over the past few weeks. While even months were really blown out, this is an hourly chart that shows how prices have changed since March, when the third wave peaked. Yeah, Bitcoin hasn't changed much since then. Thanks to everyone who's still here, it can get pretty dull. Still, the thought is that Bitcoin might be getting ready for another move up. But let's talk about what would happen if prices went down and up in the short run. It looks like a quiet Saturday. Have a great weekend, everyone. Remember that today at 5 p.m. UTC, there is a live show that talks about coin requests. There's a link on the channel, and I'll also post it later on X and the channel at different times. Also, if you want to see news about anything, just check out our X network feed. Yes, the short-term negative count looks good. We still have this ABC flat system that could be growing. Yesterday, someone asked me about the possibility of long-term decline. That's all there is to it. Okay, so I did talk about that in the last movie too. It mostly involves a drop in wave C, which should get to a temperature range of 55 to 58 K, but could go as low as 50.7 K. I don't think that will happen, but it's possible. So I'd say that's, even for the middle term. It would require a move down of about 25%, which is pretty good. I think prices will go down in the short run. Of course, if we break below 50.7 K, things will look worse. But we're not even close to that level, and we haven't been close to that level within this correction within a couple of months, so there's no need to worry about it too much right now. Just keep in mind that this is the point where odds change, and yes, the odds will change towards something more bearish. For now, I would just keep an eye on micro support, and as long as our micro support levels are holding, I would keep my overall focus on higher prices. The analysis gives us these levels because this is just one possible outcome. The short-term negative count is there, and I think it will become the main one if we see a break below the important micro support levels right now. What are these micro support levels? $64,370 is the important mark to keep an eye on here. It's a 61.8% retracement of the rise that started on May 1st. Right now, the market has shown us 3 waves of up and sideways movement. Following the rules for Elliott waves, we are always on the lookout for 5 waves up, as that is what will let me move up support. And it will also let me say that this is probably where we've hit bottom for correction on May 1st. This is where I am. So that's what I'm seeing right now. I'm leaning toward that as the wafer already done. But only as long as the right amounts of support are in place. They are getting close. So let's zoom in and look at the 30-minute picture. This is mostly bullish for the short term. Yeah, if you watched the last movie, you're pretty much up to date since the market hasn't changed much. This is just a quick update. There are 2 possible ways for this yellow structure to develop. It could be developing as a complex WXY structure, and we could see another low in wave Y, possibly hitting 65.7K, 64.4, somewhere in that area. From there, price could try to rise again in wave 5. It's also possible. Yes, that's how it goes. It's an Elliott wave triangle. An Elliott wave triangle is usually a fight where it's a 5-wave move. A wave, B wave, C wave, D wave, E wave. In my last video, I added the ideal target range for the D wave of the triangle to the triangle. Triangles often look longer and different than you would think they do. This is especially true when you think you have a full triangle. It's between $68,255 and $69,273. It would be best if the price moved closer to the 61.8 extension level, which is where they are now, $69,273. Let's call this the best one. There won't be much of a rise from the 38.2 fib extension because it's not very deep. Also keep in mind that those are just rules. A triangle count is still good as long as the price stays above the high from May 23rd. This is not a hard and fast rule. Sorry, low. We need to stay above that low of about $66,300. And if we make one more lower high and one more higher low, this is how 5 could look for both possibilities. I'm looking for prices to go up as long as the main support level in this area stays in place, which is set at 64,374. At the very least, a break above the previous high of 69,500 will show that a low has been made. It would be even better if the price also broke above the previous high marked as purple wave B at 70,600. There isn't much more to say about Bitcoin right now. If you read the update, I hope you liked it. Please click the like button. Feel free to leave a review and subscribe. If you enjoy the videos a lot, please check out the channel membership. Also, don't forget to follow us on Instagram and Twitter for more posts. Thanks for seeing it. Goodbye. Goodbye.